Yeah, you have to show up every day and stand for something. And all right, if I'm gonna put this out, like we said, we're gonna put this podcast out every week. Shoot, there's only 2 of us available. We're shooting because we have to put this out every week.
I'm fucking trying out
here.
here.
No, it's dead ass. Like that's what I look at.
I'm fighting for my life. What's happening, y'all? You got Unquestionable, the podcast here. You got Boii B and Big Civvy here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're here in the building. Today's a little small casted, but we got the biggest and the bestest host in the building. No shade like that.
Hey,
but
full shade. I'm throwing shade.
Oh, it's like that, I guess, for Civvy over
beef
here. But in the sense of us two being here, our other 2 co-hosts couldn't make it today. So we're just here to give the people what they want, baby. Unquestionable, you heard?
Yeah. And you're seeing a little different environment this time. We're a little more intimate, just chilling because we're like
snuggled up.
Fuck it. Nah, but fuck it.
I still got my shoes on.
Yeah, why do too much if it's just gonna be the 2 of us? Might as well.
Yeah.
Just
plans come into play and then plans come into fail. So what are you gonna do? You gotta make the best of it and work with what you got,
And we've just had such a busy schedule lately, everybody. So it's
true that.
It's been tough because we got
people got lives to live, at the same time.
Yeah, and we got a posting schedule to uphold, which is pretty tough to.
We can hate or we can discriminate. So
which one you doing?
I'm kind of hating only because discriminating I think is a stronger hate,
What do you mean?
But hate is a strong word too, so I like to say dislike, but at the same time.
What's your strongest dislike?
My strongest dislike is the fact that the other 2 co-hosts couldn't make it today. But it's okay. What are you going to do? The show must go on.
I know.
It's been said once, we're going to say it twice.
The show must go on.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Hey, the real stars are here. I'm just kidding. I'm playing
Mario. The truth has been said.
Hey, Bougie. I'm just kidding. No.
Bucci claims to be the star. But I don't know no star that don't be showing up for his own shine.
I know.
No, that's
Hey,
crazy.
Huda could never. I'm just playing. Hey, have you been watching Love Island?
Nah, dude, I haven't. Only because last summer I was watching Love Island with the one I love. Nah, straight up, I left my heart in season 6, no lie. So I haven't watched the new season.
I left my heart in season 6.
What are you talking about?
Hey, that's a quote.
That's straight up, season
respect.
6. Dude, yeah, season 6 had my heart, bro, for sure.
No, it's lit though. My girl be watching it, so
the new one.
It's not lit, but like
it's crazy, bro. My sister be
funny.
trying to put it on. I'm like, yo, turn that shit off. I'm not trying to see it.
It's funny, bro.
It's good shit. I've been hearing about it, but that's what's up. Like
people are delusional, dog. You put them into a fucking nice villa for a couple days, and you'll really see some people like go crazy, dog. Like you just have to.
I've even been seeing like on because I don't have social media. I only have TikTok. So on TikTok, I see people talking about how like. Because I haven't even seen any of the episodes, but I know like a few characters and not even characters. I know a few reality stars in the show. And from what has been going on, I just hear that it's like more of a, it's Clout Island more than Love Island.
Oh yeah, strategic. Supposedly 2 of them like are low-key already dating and talking.
What?
Yeah, and they
producers were just doing their thing, making sure motherfuckers came on.
No, supposedly they're trying to like finesse the system, but they've like already been together type shit. There was a video. It's the fool. The fool who does like the little dances and he teaches the Indian fools over Skype.
Oh no!
Where he'll teach them how to do like little like American dances. Have you seen that?
I think I've seen something about it.
Yeah, so that dude, he's on the show.
He claims to have like a dance studio, but it's like just Instagram shit.
Well, yeah, but he's viral. He's viral and shit. He's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Basically, him and the girl go on the show, and supposedly they've been on each other, like they've been dating, talking type shit. I mean, there's hella people just throwing it out there, but you know how social media is, but you can't believe anything for real. Like there are these pages that are dedicated now to like different streamers and taking cuts from their streams and like throwing them totally out of context. Like they'll like have Phantom saying some shit and they'll be like, Phantom just came out the closet. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just throw it.
You know what? I think I've ran into those a few because like I said, I only have TikTok and like that's all I have for social media. So I run into like a lot of like AI shit, or if not just like fake like bullshit, bro. Like people be like RIPing people, You ever see those like the RIP like this streamer or whatever?
Bro, I just saw that the
And
other
I'm
day.
like, what the
RIP this fool, and it just ended up being like he got denied by a girl or something. And they're
What
like,
the
RIP.
fuck, for real?
I'm like, relax, bro. Y'all putting that into the
Shit
air.
happens, yo.
But people
Get
are
your
getting
little
like
tears out and you'll be back.
it's like the age of misinformation though. Like you even see like NBA Sentinel and all those like little meme pages. Like Bronny, literally, they said Bronny accepts a 3-year, $90 million contract. They said
I heard Bronny
fake,
went back to the G League. He's down.
yeah, they basically said some fake shit, and Bronny quoted it and was like disrespectful because like it was so like,
hey, don't count me out, but
it was
don't
like
count
such
me
a
dead.
yeah, it was such a fake like contract and
That's
shit.
crazy,
But people
man.
believe it. You have hella people retweeting.
And that's what the thing
it.
too about the internet. It's like you gotta like really understand and know what's real and what's not. Cause like I'll be seeing some shit, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, that's just some trolls. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out high school English, bro. You got to cite your sources. If you can't go find some backup evidence, just don't believe it until it comes out from another source
And that's
or a
crazy
credible
how
source.
like truthfully, like you gotta just know to like see that. You know, you gotta like have a clear mind to understand like what's
Yeah.
real and what's not.
And it's bad because so many people are fucking caught up in the reality of what
just
they think,
quick to like run with the
Yeah.
narrative of whatever
Whatever they
blog
see or
source is
yeah,
thrown
yeah.
out there. Yeah.
and they think what they see is law. And it's like, bro, you gotta have a little bit of, you gotta have a little bit of like, critical thinking for yourself. You can't just depend on what you read.
And that's almost crazy too, to just be so gullible like that. Like, how are you just gonna let hey, like you say though, huh? It's fucking what? Stand for nothing, fall for anything type.
Yeah,
of
and but it's also like some people that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing but what everybody realistically, if you think about it, like even us, right? Not all of our thoughts are our own thoughts. A lot of it is our environment, the people
from
around
what we
us,
have seen and known,
the
and,
media we
yeah.
choose to
Believe.
indulge in,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
our interests, like those things all kind of combine into who we are. So it's like a lot of who we are isn't necessarily ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to be able to be open to seeing, I guess, other shit too. You can't just think like, oh, because you saw it, it's real. Like you got to be
that's
open
what it
to
is,
just,
and that's the truth. I ain't gonna,
you got to be open to realizing like,
Yeah.
damn, some people just say shit to say shit.
and that's the even crazy part. Like, why do people just say shit to say shit? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And to misinform people and to make people just go into a frenzy, like. There's people like that, huh? That just want to get under people's skin. That's
Yeah,
what it
but
is,
I
huh?
think Kev said it last week or something.
What'd
He's
he
like, bro,
say?
it's the hate. It's like meme pages and everything, and like memes and everything are just, it's all hate now. And it's like, that's what's cool. That's what's funny now. Is just
Because it's
really,
so easy to just hate
Yeah.
on somebody. It's so easy to hate
so
on
easy to
somebody.
pick what's the funniest thing about something.
Exactly. And that's like the worst thing too. That's the worst characteristic to have about yourself. If you can easily nitpick at somebody, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
You're a bad person. Check
Yeah.
yourself out.
And it shows a lot about how your brain is wired, because ultimately, like, that glass half empty, glass half full shit is real. If you look at something and like train your brain to be like grateful for the things you have, or like look at what is positive out of a situation, you're gonna always leave a situation thinking like, oh well, at least this happened. But if you
Yeah.
train yourself to look at only what went wrong, it's like, fuck, everything went right, but this went wrong. What the fuck? It's not good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take your wins with your losses with your wins, but you have to be positive when you're looking out at it. And
For
some
any
people just
situation
aren't
you
that
go
way.
through, yeah.
Some people are just wired different.
Some people just, they ain't been humbled enough, you know?
Life will humble you.
Life will teach you a lesson or three.
Nah, but all right. So I got a question for you, bro. What's been keeping you up at night?
Oof.
It could be a conspiracy. It could be a deep thought. It could be serious, ridiculous, whatever you want. But what has been keeping you up all night?
Her.
Are you serious though? Like, you always say you miss her, but I'm like, who's her?
Dude, who's her? Are you her? Are you her?
Is you her?
That's crazy.
Nah. Elaborate.
I mean, just, I don't know, bro. I feel like in life, you just go through things. I feel like, yeah, bro. I miss her, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I miss her.
Who's her?
Her, bro. She know who she is, bro. If she gonna watch it, she gonna watch it. If not, it's for the birds, you know?
You think she watches?
Has to. I think so. I hope so.
You think ex-teens watch? That's crazy.
Ex-tings?
That's like main character syndrome, isn't it?
Whoa, man, that's
Like, damn, she's stopping her whole life on Friday night to watch you.
No,
That's what you think?
No, I don't know.
Damn,
That's crazy. You got me thinking. You got me thinking crazy now, bro. No, I think she do be watching. I hope she do. Cause this is all I got right here, but I don't know where she gonna put my shit. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't seen me nowhere
You
else.
hear me? I'm not outside like that. I'm not.
You said you're on Facebook looking for a wholesome girl.
I'm on Facebook looking for wholesome shorties, and she a wholesome one. That's why I'm like, yo, what's up?
You know what you should do? You should start going on like Facebook Marketplace and bidding on just mirrors.
Mirrors?
Yeah, because you gonna see who's taking the picture of the mirror.
What is wrong with you? That's crazy. That's your strategic route to find a shorty?
No, I see that
Right
shit.
now, you go single. What's your strategic route to find a shorty?
I don't need one. No, I would.
I know you don't need one.
I was saying that because I saw it on social media. But no, if I was single, bro, I'd pour into myself. I feel like literally the more positive things you like do, and you know, I don't know. I think good karma and all that shit's real. I think speaking things into existence is real. I think like the more positive shit you do, the more positive shit comes back to you. So
yeah,
I would just pour into like being as positive as I can now that I am who I am now. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I would have fucking took that shit and probably compartmentalized it and, you know, was depressed for hella weeks and stuff. But realistically, like nowadays, I would just have to. But that shit would be tough, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it.
Oh man, you're funny. And being single ain't bad. You know, if you're single, man. Live life, have a good time. Female or male. Like if you're single, just have a good time. Enjoy your life. Find
Definitely.
yourself.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying
it's not a bad thing to be single. Like for me, I'm not stressing being single, but at the same time, I was like, man, I used to stress being single. I used to stress just being single. Actually, like I didn't want to be in a relationship. I never wanted one. You know what I'm saying? Just because like
you were just afraid to be single.
I wasn't afraid to be. No. I wasn't afraid to be single. I was like afraid to get into a relationship that I didn't need to be in.
I was the same way.
That's
yeah,
what I was
for
afraid
sure.
of. Like to this day, I think that's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Get into a relationship that I do not need to be in. But it's like now that I realize like what I've been through and the women that I've been through, it's like, you know what? The last girl that I was with, I should have just manned up and been with her because she was a good friend, a good person, and just a wholesome girl. You know what I'm saying? And like for me at the time though, like I will say I was not ready. For me, respectfully, I was looking out for her because I would have done her not right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the sense, like I would have not done her right. I would have not done her justice. I would have not been the man that she needed me to be. You know what I'm saying? For me, I didn't feel like the man I needed to be for her.
Yeah.
So that's why, like I say too, like I was looking out for her because I had too much respect for her to make her look some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
And now when I was ready, time was not on my side. You know what I'm saying? She was on to bigger and better things, and it's life. Is what it is.
And I think a lot of us men have this same flaw, like where we're so picky or particular with who we like invest our energy and time into because we probably had some type of trauma or something that holds that makes you think about like all the time lost or just things that have gone on. You know what I'm saying?
It's a crazy head game, like
no, for sure.
It should be so easy. Like if you like the girl, say what's up.
That's what I'm saying.
Because when you do like somebody, you get so vulnerable. You make yourself look crazy, right? Because it's whatever.
That first,
I like you, shorty. I like this is what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
If you think about it, that first stage of liking a girl, you're kind of like a goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're over here, sitting here looking thirsty, but not trying to be thirsty, but try to not. Okay, let's not say thirsty. You're probably playing it cool, but like realistically,
you for sure
feel thirsty. Like you're like
showing too much, not too much, but like you're just showing a lot of like, attention or like.
And it's like I feel like for us guys, a lot of times you could like a girl, you still like, oh, I'm not in the right place, or just there's a lot of things, and like we've talked about in the previous couple episodes where, you know, we can't keep compartmentalizing or just, you know, holding ourselves back because of fears or because of other things. We have to actually work on healing rather than just holding it in because that's all it is, realistically.
Even like, I be talking to my homegirls and they be saying like, these guys, they don't even know what they want nowadays. I'm like, fuck, I don't blame them, but at the same time, like, they need to wake up because I need to wake up too. And see, I had a good one in front of me and I was over here still stressing about the problems I was going through when I had somebody who was willing to be there for me when I was down and out, willing to still show me a good time when I was down and out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Do you think any of that has anything to do with like the times we're in and accessibility of today and like social media? You see all these things, you like,
and that's like one thing too. Like we had that podcast with Aime. Shout out to Aime.
shout
We
out for
talked
the
about
souls.
how people don't realize like what they have in front of them because they're always looking at somebody else's lane. They're looking at somebody else's lawn and shit, not realizing you need to be watering your own shit.
Oh yeah, comparison is the thief of all joy. We talk
and
about
that's
that
like
all the
where
time.
I see like that's where I saw in myself like as a man I didn't have what other men had for me to be feeling like a man to give to a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do you want to be with me? Like I'm not even who I want to be myself. Like and I even said like that podcast with her, like, yeah, I want to be the guy to be able to pay for this and pay for that and have this way and that way and my shorty be at home with the kids and the whole nine, right? As I feel like you do, any man does. Like that's like the American dream to any man to be able to provide in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
we talked about that last week. We think like love is low key partially providing in the sense, you know?
Yeah. And it comes down to the point where if you just have an honest shorty with you to where she's down to work and help out too, like, hey, let her help out, you know? But if you can take care of business on yourself, hey, the power to you. But if not, the both of you together create an empire, like you just said.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the American dream right there, bro. And I tell like a lot of people too that talk to me about relationships, because at my age, and I have a lot of young cats too that ask me about that shit. I'll just tell them like, bro, if you got a good one with you, just stick with her. Find what it is about her that you could change, and if not change, like just how you can like find a way to accept that about her. You know what I'm saying?
And another big thing people forget is you're supposed to elevate each other.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, you're never supposed to feel stagnant because you're never supposed to feel like it's enough. You're supposed to want to make her life better, and you're supposed to want her to make you better. You want her to like push you to.
You don't want no petty shit. Get back at me, get back at you, revenge. Like that's not the way.
You don't want somebody who slows you down or lets you feel complacent that what you're doing is enough. You want somebody who looks at you and says everything you're doing is so respectable and commendable, but you're capable of so much more, because that's the only way you're gonna believe it yourself. And realistically, we're our biggest enemies, where we hold ourselves back, feeling like we're not capable of shit we could have done 2 years ago had we just stepped up. Like we talked about earlier, we could have done this shit 5 years ago.
Exactly, and like we even talked about like with our friends too. It's like, yo, you in a situation right now where you about to elevate.
Oh yeah,
you about to elevate right now. You doing your thing. You on the timeline to do it. You on the track, but you about to elevate. Once you about to, and then you do elevate, time was happening. It all took time, baby. You was crying. Look at you now, baby. We cheering. We celebrating you. You know, like that's what it is. It all takes time. It all takes patience with everything you're trying to do, relationship wise, job wise, starting anything up wise. Like it takes time and patience, and them tears will come. Them sweats will come. You might shed some blood. I don't know how dangerous it can get, but it will happen. You are going to go through every emotion, going through what you're trying to go through and where you're trying to get with relationship wise and everything I just said. It's going to take time, and you need to be willing to wanting to put yourself there to elevate. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And that's where I'm at now. Like like I said, like you ask me what keeps me up at night, her, money, my job, all these things, bro. But it's like, it's normal. That's like what it is, right? As a man, you go through these things, and I'm trying to just do what I can to be a family man, to be a good man, to be the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's all I want to show my daddy.
No, for sure.
That's all I want to do, baby.
If you were to reverse that question to me, I'd be saying, honestly, failure. Like, whether it's fear of it, whether it's learning from it, whatever it is, that's what keeps me up at night. When we fuck up on this podcast and we have somebody a little out of focus to the point where clips turn up a little more blurry than they should be, I feel that, and that keeps me up. Like, damn, what could I have done? I'm gonna look
the learning
certain shit
process
up
of everything too. Because even too, like when you show me this and that, I'm like, I don't think it looks that bad, but you see the detail of it, and that's where like the passion of what you're trying to do comes to. Because like me, like I said, it looks good, dog, and then you're like, and then you show me the next, I'm like, ooh, I see what you was talking about. Yeah. I see what you was talking about.
And I feel like I do that at work. I feel like I do that a lot, where it's like
that happens too. Like you gotta just speak out and say what you gotta say too, because if not, your ideas will never get spoken into existence, and people will not see you as that individual to bring the ideas to the table.
Yeah,
but if you just agreeing with everything, okay, he a yes man, but now he coming with ideas. Oh, okay, we can. And they might not be the best, but he got ideas, and we can learn from these ideas, and we can progress with these ideas.
But I also think like if you're okay with if you're okay with not the best you can do, like what are you really doing? Like whether it be at work, whether it be the podcast, whether it be anything for me, like if I see something is not as best as it could be, why not improve it? Like if I have the capability, yes, there are certain things that are out of your control. Trust me, if you can't get an 8K camera, like we're rocking with 4K, bro. We're not getting nothing higher. Like that I can't control. But like if it's something I can control, like I said, a focus issue, or if it's something like at work that I can control, bro, that shit's gonna keep me up because all I know is I don't want to sit there and look like stupid in a sense or nothing like that, but I also don't want that to domino into the next problem or domino into the next episode, or people just look at us as like a not quality podcast in a sense. Like I want people to look at us. Like, you get where I'm coming from? Like I just want anybody to see anything with my name on it and just be like, oh, he's at least giving it his all. Like that's all I want. It's respect. And I think people too,
like they see our shit and they're like, yo, your shit is fucking top notch, bro. And it's like, that's what we were striving for the whole time. Like we was never on no budgie shit. Like we was really trying to like from the get-go make it seem like we was here already.
Yeah, we went we were shooting with iPhones and we had a whole set built. Like most people wouldn't do that, but like for us, we wanted it to look legit. We was really faking it
till we fucking made it, and we haven't made it.
We
haven't made it, and we're not faking it so much now. But like now we're on top of it. Now we kind of have an experience. Now we kind of have we have word of mouth to say like yeah. Take from experience. This is how we did it. You know what I'm saying? But
not saying we're established or anything, but we've went through some speed bumps. We could tell you what speed bumps we went through and how we got out of them.
But once we out there in Atlanta and we got the big old house and shit, I'm gonna tell you like, yeah, we was here, and now we up here. You hear me? And that's what it's gonna be, bro. And everybody gonna be like, oh yeah, we see it now. And it's like, yeah, and I'm gonna see you when you get there, because you talking to me like equals, because I don't see nobody below me. All I want to do is see everybody do the same thing I'm trying to do for sure. Like, because I can do it, you can do it. No cap.
No, that's
all I've ever wanted to do, bro. That's why, like, for me, with everything we trying to do, I just want to show the youngins, the kids, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It does not matter. Whether it's whatever, you can do whatever you want to do. You just put your ass behind it and you fucking get going. You know what I'm saying?
Just show up every time.
That's what it is.
And that's one thing I talk about all the time.
Show up for yourself.
Yeah. I talk about that all the time with the podcast, whether it's posting, whether it's showing up, shooting and everything. Like, it's not easy. It's not fun all the time. And people probably look at it like it's fun because we want to do it. Don't get me wrong. Like, the podcast as a whole is fun, but there be weeks. Everybody has their weeks. Like, everybody has days where they don't want to get out of bed and have to go travel to go do some shit. Like,
I want to call in sick sometimes.
Bro, last week we did not want to have to do that shit. And it didn't turn out how we wanted it to. But what did we do? We pursued and just did what we had to do and just stayed persistent.
And
it was
that's
just like,
life
fuck
too.
it.
Like, not everything is always going to work out. You're always going to have that flat tire. You're always going to have that bump in the road. You're always going to have something happen to where it is what it is. And you got to just see, it's going to just prove to who you really are and how you can overcome what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like where it comes down to, like, who you are and who are the people around you too. Like, when it comes down to everything, you know what I'm saying? Because you're never alone in the situations that you're in. You know what I'm saying?
No,
for
100%.
sure, you're always asking for help. For sure, you're always looking for a way out. But in the long run, you have to have yourself, and you have to have a good team and a strong team behind you. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. And that takes me right into the next one. If you were to have to restart life, to go to age 13, with your current knowledge that you have right now, what would you do?
13? What grade are we in? Like, where are we at?
Shit, 13, is that like 6th grade? 7th grade?
I think at 13, I wouldn't have let my friends really judge the way that I looked at myself and the way that I lived my life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You wouldn't try to fit in as much. I wouldn't have been an individual.
Yeah, because I didn't need to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I hated. Because if you know who I really am, like, if you know who I am, bro, I'm very funny. I'm very outgoing. I'm very, like, the person that people like want to be around.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, like I felt like I had to be like I always had to be the person. Like I always had to be that. Like I always had to be cool.
Yeah.
And sometimes it didn't work out for me to where like some people were like, "Who is this guy?" To come to find out, like the people that didn't like me for being too cool, was because they could see that like in reality I was just a simple kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being too cool anyway.
Too cool didn't work out sometimes all the time for me.
I would agree with that because for me too, it's like my biggest thing is I would tell myself to believe in myself because I was an individual. I did do things that nobody else was doing or wanted to do or things, and that was okay. I didn't have to worry about people accepting me. I didn't have to worry about everybody thinking it was as cool as I thought it was. Like, I should have just thought, if I thought it was cool, that was enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I would want to.
Exactly, because, like, even when it came to, like, because, bro, I mean, to this day, you still get bagged on for the clothes you wear, right?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, bro, I was very, to this day, I'm very expressive with the way I dress because, like, I never wanted to look like somebody. I never wanted somebody to look like me. I always wanted to be me. And if I saw somebody like a inspiration, I wanted to take it and run with it.
Yeah.
And I show up to school with that. And what are you wearing? What the? It's like, what, dude? I'm me, baby. That's what I'm doing. Come to find out, this trend's cool. Like in the next 2-3 years, you know, it's like, man, I was doing that back then. But like for then, like even then, back then, thinking about it, it's like, I wish I just wouldn't have let people just judge me and let it really hit me so hard. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have been okay with people saying what they had to say to me. Because nowadays, I'm in one ear, out the other. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me because I know who the fuck I am and I know how I believe in myself and what I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
no, I definitely
the
agree.
truth is in the pudding.
I definitely agree. And I feel like for me too, I was the same way. I was very expressive with my style for a long time. And then as I got older, it turned like now you see me, I'm just wearing blacks a lot. Like I'm in darks and
that's
like
how I am too,
it's turned into me being like very the opposite almost. Like I'm just very plain with my clothing because of maybe I don't know if it's that, but like I do wish that even if I thought things were cool, that was enough for me when I was younger. Like I used to always worry about like what the homie would say or what the shorties would say or whatever. And it's like, bro, if I wanted to make music and I wanted to put it out, put it out. Don't worry about a certain amount of views or this or that. And I just feel like I let so much shit consume me at a young age that didn't matter.
It didn't, huh? Because it's crazy too, because like at our age now, and when I see these young cats on their social medias and doing what they're doing, it's like, damn, these kids, they don't give a fuck. When I was like, yo, I gave a fuck.
I would have been worried.
Right.
Yeah. You're doing this? Like I would have thought that was corny when I was like, It's like, damn, was that just in my head or was it actually corny? Like, I really wonder those
like,
things.
Thinking back to, I even think about it too. It's like, damn, like, no one really gave a fuck. No one, like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, no one really gave a fuck. You could have done whatever the fuck it was, and it was just, we were young, we were dumb, we were stupid, we were kids. We didn't have that mentality to say, like, you're not cool, you're not whatever the fuck it may be, right?
And realistically, everybody only gave a fuck about what affected themselves. Exactly. Like you only mattered to the people that you mattered to, and there's certain shit that where it's like
your small clique that you had pop.
And as you get older, you realize like, damn, I shouldn't have put so much investment in people who weren't invested in me at all.
Who didn't give a fuck. Yeah, for real.
They were too caught up on fucking Courtney and Ashley or whatever. When
and
you were
straight
like,
up too, like it's sad to say, bro, I do not have like the day one homies that I kick it with back in the day like that. Like, you know, like I wish, like I don't, like I straight up don't. And I feel like for me, like it fucks with my head in a way because like I don't have like my childhood friends like that, but the people that I have gained outside of like my school years, like the friends that I've made, those are truly and like honestly the people that like believe in me and truly like accept me for me and like whatever I have to do or whatever I have to offer, they're like, fuck yeah, dude, that's that's you, like that's you, that makes perfect sense of why you want to do that, like that's you. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows to me like, damn, like when you have a good solid foundation of people behind you, like you can just, you don't give a fuck what anybody really thinks.
Not for sure, because that's your
like
world.
Back then as a kid, like you had your homeboys, right? But you were stressing if homie found out you was listening to fucking Carly Rae Jepsen when that one song came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they cannot find out about that.
And I definitely feel that's where I got lucky. I feel like I had homies like at a young age that like accepted me for me, and they also were very much like me. Where they like with Kev, with Bucci. I think that's why we got so tight at a young age, was because our interests aligned. Like we kind of like fed into what each other liked in a sense. And but I just wish we would have trusted ourselves more. I just wish we would have. We didn't always have to be mysterious. We didn't always have to be like, you know, like I was trying to like be not, you know, I wanted to be known, but I wanted to be like thought about. It's like, why did that even fucking matter? Just put it out. People who fuck with you are gonna fuck with you. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is.
That's one thing about me too. Like I wanted to be so rock star status to where it's like, you know what, whatever I wanted to do, regardless, like I would have turned rock star status. You know what I'm saying? Because
had you just tried,
exactly. Whatever.
You look at all these streamers and like look at DDG. We talked about that. Like there was a point where that fool was looked at as a just straight cornball, and right now he's looked at as a rock star. Why? Because he's consistent. Because he shows up every day.
DDG dope too. Like his music and the way that he just presents himself on camera is just like he's just showing the folks like what he does on a daily basis, like how he lives his life. Like Cat has money, Cat's gonna spend money, and that's what it is. He's hanging out with baddies, he's hanging out with fucking successful motherfuckers. He's out there with Ty Lil, he's hanging out with like people who have worked their asses off to get where they're trying to get to. And it's like DDG been doing it, and these streamers are trying to get there, and they've already fucking reached that point. And it's like now everybody's just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? To where like that's where I'm trying to get to. Like we worked our asses off to get to where they're at. Yeah. To where it's like now we're there, we're with them, we're just having a good time.
Yeah. And what's crazy is when you're working your ass off, a lot of times like if you were in where you were like we talked about it earlier, if we were who we were 2 years ago, we would look at what we're doing now and just be so amazed and be like, damn, that's so fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you're caught up in working, all you're thinking about is just, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I need more. I need the next one. I need the next bigger one. This, that, the other. It's oftentimes hard to just sit down and be like,
because it's even crazy too. What like I'm doing is we was all thinking like, yeah, I can't wait till this shit pays off and we're just living lavish. It's like, fuck. When? Yeah. When? Yeah. It's taking forever.
It
not
will
even
be
forever though.
No, it will like, be forever. It's not gonna take. It's not taking forever.
But when it does happen, I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, remember that? Remember that shit, bro? You go back and do it.
And that's the thing is, I'd go back. Honestly, tell me this: if you could go back to the beginning of all this shit, would you do anything different? Like I would go back and I'd do it all the same if I had to. Realistically, like. I would just continue showing up. I would continue, you know.
The whole show? The whole deal?
What do you mean?
Is that what you're asking? Like, to do the whole show again? Like, would I go back to when we first started doing everything?
Yeah, like, would you do stuff differently? I'm saying, like, I would just keep showing up, you know?
The only thing I would change, I don't know. Only because it gets hard. Only because it gets hard, and it's really hard. And I think people have seen it with boy bands and just groups in general. It's very hard to come together with multiple like-minded individuals, but also at the same time they have different concepts and different ideas to come to the table, you know? Yeah. It's very hard to get 4 different personalities on the camera on a platform to come together to do something, you know? Yeah. And to where I would say like I wouldn't say do it differently because it is hard and it is tough and we do bicker and we do butt heads, but at the end of the day, like we're brothers and I wouldn't trade y'all for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the relationship that we've grown and the friendship that we have, and it's not even a friendship. It's just the brotherhood that we have. Like I don't have friends, honestly. I have family members, you know? Yeah. To where it's like, I wouldn't trade y'all in for nothing, but for anyone coming into a podcast with multiple people, I would say it's tough. And you're going to be bickering, you're going to be fighting, you're going to be, you know, at each other's motherfucking heads, but you just got to remember like why you wanted to do this and why you're about it, you know what I'm saying? Because like for me, I always say like, God, I wish it was just us 2 or us 3 or us, whatever it may be. But at the long run, I think about it, it's like, nah, that's my dog. That's my people. I would never leave nobody behind. I would never not do something without somebody that I started something with. You know what I'm saying? To where it was like, I'm going to say it's just hard. It's fucking hard. It is hard. So I'm going to say it like this. Like if you're trying to do something, believe in yourselves and just remind yourselves like what you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it.
Exactly. Have a common goal in mind and remind yourself the common goal, because there will be times, like he said, where you guys don't see eye to eye, where two people think differently, or where three people think differently than one person, and where you might be outnumbered, other people might be outnumbered, and you just sitting there just being like, damn, all I want is this to go right.
Exactly.
And ultimately, that's your guys' ultimate goal all together, is that you guys all want it to go right. But it might be pride, it might be creativity, it might be so many different things, but yeah, you can't let that get in the way. I mean, I wouldn't do it any differently. I would, like you said, I would prepare myself a little better. Like, I would have a common goal in mind, and I'd have certain shit that we all agreed on ahead of time. So when things get to that point, you're able to be like, hey, this is what we agreed on. I agree with that. But I don't think I would change like how we've gone about what we've done.
Exactly. And just communication is the way to go too. Like, without communication, shit ain't gonna get done. Shit ain't gonna move. Shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, communication is key, like, for sure. Because
yeah,
with anything, communication is the way to do it. Whether a relationship, friendship, business wise, like, communication is the way to do everything. Like, if your partner knows what's going down left and right, shit will go left and right. You know what I'm saying? Shit will go smoothly. Shit will move the way it needs to move.
Because they understand, okay, we got to work around this, or we got to do this, or we got to do that. But the second you start like, I'd agree. As long as you all prioritizing the same thing, it's easy. But if you are, if you're in those positions,
the moment you get sneaky and all that shit, it gets rough out there. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta mean what you say and say what you mean, because if not, shit's gonna get misinterpreted, shit's gonna get misunderstood, and shit's just gonna get looked at the wrong way, you know?
Yeah. So. And ultimately, you just gotta remind each other, hey, we're trying to do the same thing.
Exactly.
We all want to win. We want this to be the best thing possible. So why fight over it if we could do it better? If we could be this or we could be that, better, instead of looking at each other and being like, hey, why is this hard? You look at it as like, hey, how can we make it easier? But it's all comes down to how you guys function as a group. And like he said, if you're going to go into something like this, make sure you guys have these understandings. Make sure you guys work well together and stuff, because there are going to be times where it's tough. Like, I watched a podcast. I was telling this, I watched a podcast about this shit a couple weeks ago about this guy saying he feels like he's damn near married to his podcast host, because no matter how hard it is, how sad he is, whether if he's having a bad mental, a bad week or whatever, he has to brush that off and show up for his commitment. And I looked at it and I was like, damn, that's how I feel. Like, there'd be days where guests probably look at me like, I've seen him a lot, like, more talkative in episodes, and it's like, bro, you got to realize, like, I'm a human. I have days where I'm just, not feeling it. Like, I'm not necessarily not feeling it, but just like, I'm not at the social meter I would have normally, or this, that, the other and stuff. And it's just important to, show up regardless of how you feel. I keep saying that, but just show up for each other, with each other, do it.
And that's like the most important thing with whatever you're doing. Just show up, just show up. That's like because once you're there, you're going to realize, like, okay, I'm here. I have to do what I got to do to be here. You know what I'm saying? And it's the most important thing, whether it's a job, relationship, friendship, business-wise. You starting up your own thing, like, you need to show up for yourself, for your partner, for the people around you, for the people counting on you. Like, that's what it's about, because it's not just you, it's everybody counting on you, and you count on everybody to help you out. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. Because
it's all, at the end of the day, everybody's a team.
Yeah.
Regardless if you like it or not, everyone's a team. And if you think you're going to do it alone, I hope you have the strongest back, because you're going to be doing some hard work. You know.
And what we're talking about is anything. It could be music. It could be anything, without the producer, without the engineer, you could even do that all yourself. If you don't have somebody helping with marketing or something, like, you cannot wear every single hat alone. You have to be able to lend yourself to help the people you believe in, but also, believe in yourself and do the work you can do, because shit, nobody's waiting on you. Nobody's waiting for you. Nobody wants it for you. They want it. Everybody in this world wants it for themselves, bro.
And if that's the case, if someone's waiting on you, just imagine that they're waiting on you to blow up, and you just not putting up to you're not putting up to what their standards are, man. So you, in a way, like, there's people out there waiting, they're counting on you, bro. and it may seem tough, but that you're all they got. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta just take it for what it is and just ride that wave, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Show up, yep. Show up and show out. Do what you can, you know, because people are gonna come fuck with it. We're in that age too where it's like, you know, not everything has to be Michael Jackson. Not everything has to be the biggest thing. Like, you can succeed with a cult, small following of people who just really believe in what your purpose is and who you are. Just show up. Just show up and let people rock with you, regardless of what it is. I can't say it enough. Speaking of youthfulness and childhood, I wanted to ask you real quick, you know, how old is too old? You know, whether it comes to like dressing your age or going to concerts. Like Kendrick called me the other day talking about EDC. He's like, you can't be going to EDC when you're 35. Yeah.
How old is he?
I mean, he's a year younger than me, but I'm just saying he's talking about it. He wants to do it now because he's like, I can't do it in 3 years type shit. And I'm just like,
I'll tell you what, bro. Remember when we went to Soul Bloom and sat?
Yeah.
We was dead, right? We was dead.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was up with that?
Yeah, we didn't even make it to the second day. You was
younger than me. You was like 2-3 years younger than me.
Nah, but let's
dead,
be real. Let's be real. We didn't want to go to day 2 the whole time. I was saying I didn't want to go to day 2 the whole time.
Day 1 whooped my cheeks, bro. I'm like 3 years older than this cat, and it whooped my ass.
I will say I go to a lot of festivals with my girlfriend, and we never make it to all the days. We always make it to like half or 2 of them.
I went to 2 Rolling Louds, but I was like in my not even my younger 20s, but like my almost out of 20s. And I barely hung. I didn't barely hung. I was out there doing my thing, but Soul Bloom kicked my ass.
Nah, bro, I be seeing like 60.
To see Brent Files though, that was dope. I'll fuck with you, Brent. Kaylani, I love you, baby girl. I didn't get to see you, but I'm gonna come to a show soon because I love you.
I be seeing like 60, 80-year-old people doing like fucking Molly at EDC and raves.
Okay,
and shit,
see, that's,
bro.
I don't think.
I'm like, bro, okay.
Are you for real? 60, 80? That's crazy. I'll tell you
I
what,
would
man.
low-key do it though. If I retired and I was in Vegas, fuck it.
I was a druggie back in my time. Like my early 20s, bro. I was a productive junkie.
Druggie, huh?
Yeah. Like, it's crazy, bro. You find out about people's lives and you think like, damn, really you? And it's like, baby. But anyway, like,
I had my struggles.
Yeah, like, for sure. But like for me, like I had my fair share of drugs back in the day. To think like history repeats itself. Like, it was the fucking 80s, 70s, 90s that, like, you know what I mean? But like to say that today, because I don't do that shit anymore. Today, if I were to do that, I think I'd die. I don't think my little corazoncito could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, I didn't give a fuck. If I OD'd, I OD'd. Fuck them. God bless my soul.
Oh, hell no.
R.I.P. to the homies that
I was never big into any of that. I'll be honest.
But like I said though, like, drugs is crazy, and people, they do drugs to go to concerts and have a grand old time, a baby. After 25, stop it. You know what I mean?
So you think that's the age? 25,
27, stop it.
When do you start dressing your age?
That's tough because I hate life.
Like, are you
hard.
gonna wear Hellstar at 35?
No, I don't even wear Hellstar at my age now.
Bro, you were just wearing Hellstar.
Okay, that shirt I bought 2 years ago. Don't do me like that. Come on, Shawnee, I still fuck with you.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but for real.
So let me tell you this. I'm 29 years old, and I'm trying to stray away from like the graphic tees and like, actually, I'm trying to stray away from like the loud tees, I guess. Like, I want to just be able to wear simple, simplistic, like, graphic tee. If not, I guess I just want to start wearing like simple black tees, simple white tees. Shout out my boy Pawnee, bro. That fool wears all black tee, all white tee, black Vans, white Vans, simple Levi's, bro. The boy, he ain't stressing it, bro. And he out.
Yeah.
He out. Like, we chilling. We go to the bars. We go to the clubs. We doing our thing. And he still get bitches.
No, I think as I've gotten older, I'm a lot like that, where I like just blank T-shirts or blank shit.
Look at this. I got a fucking Supreme.
I'm like big.
Shit whack. Like, for real, like, look at this. Like,
no, that's hard. That's hard.
You like,
but what I will say,
this hard to like a fucking little 17-year-old, huh? He probably,
no.
Shit tough.
That's one thing I do think. No, I do think about that. Like, how like shit, am I wearing this shit to just impress an 18-year-old? Like, you know, this spider shirt, like
Can't even afford it, bro. His mama buying him this shirt. I fucking work hard for this shirt,
For
bro.
sure. And a 30-year-old's gonna look at my spider's jacket and be like, what the fuck is he wearing?
Dude, but it's like, can I pull off the Ralph Lauren? Can I pull off the Banana Republic?
I will say though,
am I there yet? Am I there?
No, I'm big. I'm big Cotton On, Zara. Like, I'm big, like, bro, I am. I'm not gonna lie. The blank shit, like,
you're right. No,
I really am. I really am.
Zara dope. I just recently got into Zara.
No, I really am. So I'm gonna be honest.
Zara isn't graphic. It can be graphic, but it can be just simplistic, just pieces.
Even Amazon got the shit, bro.
Amazonian?
If you use Amazon correct, bro, it got the shit. It's
I've been on Amazon like that.
As I've gotten older, bro, I've realized it's not all about like the brand or where I get it or anything. It's just about how I put it on or what I put it on with or what.
Because I'm getting over
accessories or with shoes.
Like even the hats, bro. Like the hats are getting like, look at that, the blue eye. It getting out of hand, bro. Money is getting tight.
Yeah, and that's what you realize as an older person. Like you're like, damn, do I want that 10 hell stars or do I want more money on my mortgage or on my down payment?
10 hell stars.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're just like, fuck, I could put that down on my.
That's the thing too, bro. I gotta stop with my fashion, bro, because I look too good. But if my girl don't look as good as me, it's like it ain't. No, even
shut up.
Bro.
But even like my girl put me on like Uniqlo, like Uniqlo. That shit, Uniqlo. It's like another like.
Oh yeah, I've been.
It's hella just blank shit. Like I be wearing hella shit like that because fuck. What are you gonna tell me?
But I don't know what it is about me that I just have to have that designer. I don't know what. I need to get over that shit for sure.
It's the ego.
It is, huh?
Because half the girls that talk to you don't know what the fuck your shirt means or stands for.
The ones that do,
or is
they don't even
worth.
fucking bat an eye to me. Yeah, for sure. Because like the one shorty that I do fuck with and she fuck with me. She never gave a fuck about.
And the girl that does understand what your shirt means or is or whatever probably is judging you financial status or be like, oh, he got money to try to use you anyway. So fuck it. Why even try to impress anybody?
Hey, he got a $200 shirt, but he drive a Duramax. Nah. Where the fucking Porsche
where the Bentley?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Bitch. Oh, man.
No, for real. So it's like ultimately, like, what are you doing it for?
Yeah.
You're doing it for external validation.
Because I'm telling you, bro, like I said, the girl that I fuck with and she fucks with me, bro, she don't give a fuck about none of this shit, bro.
No, for sure.
She just wants me to have the house and the bills paid and the mortgage paid.
And that's what I'm saying is like ultimately, like I still wear the shit. I think it's cool. I like what I like.
What it is too.
I like what I like, and I will buy some brands, but I don't live off brands. I'll go to Cotton On. I'll go to Uniqlo. I'll go to Zara. I'll go to H&M. I don't mind, bro. Like, I don't mind.
Like I said, dude, shout out to the boy Pawnee because he for sure just be pulling up in a black tee, a white tee, simple jeans, simple shorts, the Vans. If he's got the Nikes, he's got the Nikes. But it's simple, bro. He's just doing him. He's just pulling up, and he's still having a good time, and his wallet's still chunky as hell because he works hard for what he does.
And I can't wait till I'm at that age where I'm just a dad and like I get clothes for birthdays or for my kids or for my wife, and I don't even gotta get stuff because who I gotta impress?
Because you that daddy, huh?
Yeah, ultimately, like people already know my style. I'm a good little.
You that daddy.
Well, no, I'll go a little athletic and comfortable anyway. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna wear whack shit, but I don't always need to be.
But I want to be that daddy that, your daddy's sweat.
But I don't need to go too crazy.
Oh yeah, no. Dude.
Like I could go with the fucking Nike Tech. I could go with the Nike Tech and some nice sneakers, and they'll respect me because of the sneakers.
Live in the sun. What are you wearing Nike Techs for?
I'm in the Bay Area. It's cold as a bitch out here.
No, you going back.
Why'd you have a hoodie on today? And pants.
Because it was chilly.
Exactly.
But we from the valley.
We're from there. I don't live there.
He going back.
One day.
Hey, I told you.
One day.
Anyway, though. But I'll tell you what. Fashion is one thing. Live your life. Express yourself in any way you can. But don't fake it till you make it because you may not make it. You know what I'm saying?
You may be out in the dirt.
You know what I'm saying? So just do what you can. Express yourself the way you can. And humbly just... live your life, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to impress nobody. If you're trying to impress yourself in a way that you can financially still be happy. Yeah. It feels good to buy expensive shit, but at the end of the day, you feel like shit wearing that knowing damn well you couldn't afford that.
Yeah. Or knowing that you got it on Klarna, bro. Come on. Why you paying? Why are you paying over 4 months to fucking 12? You know what I'm saying? Why are you paying the Hellstar over Klarna? Why are you playing? That shit's sad, dog. Like, it really is. Why are you paying half your check on your car payment? It is sad, dog. Like, stop impressing the people. Stop doing the ego shit. Start living real life. Live in real life.
But if you're trying to impress anybody, I promise you, they don't give a fuck. Bro.
And another thing I've realized as I've gotten older is stop supporting the cool shit and support the shit you believe in. Support the shit you agree with. Support the shit that you want to see go further, because realistically, that is the key of it getting further. Like, realistically, we all get caught in being cool when being cool is just fucking lame. The older you get, you look at the people trying to be too cool and you're just like, why are you doing that? Like, be yourself. Talk to me.
You're cool in your own way. Like, that's what it really is.
Everybody is cool. Just be cool being you. Like,
you're cool in your own way, in your own clique. Like, if your clique thinks you're cool, that's all that fucking matters, bro.
Every single one of us is a different person. We all like different things. We all act different ways. We attract different people, but we're all our own person, and we, take pride in that, bro. Like, fuck it. I don't need to be, I don't need to be Boii B. I don't need to be Bucci. I don't need to be K3. Because
you're not them, and you'll never be them, bro.
I'm not.
And they'll never be you. That's the thing about it.
And I can't live my life trying to be somebody else. So fuck it. That's my big thing, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Do you. Live in real life. Wear a blank t-shirt and let somebody fuck with you because of who you are, how you look, what you dress, how you put it on, the shoes you got. Like, shit, I'm not against wearing expensive shoes. I'm not against liking shit. I like shit, but I'm just saying, like, that shit don't define me. Like, I got a Spider hoodie on right now, but tomorrow I'll wear a fucking H&M and I'm not gonna feel no different, bro. I got a $3.
And that's what it is.
I got a $3 half evil shirt on.
Ain't
under
nothing
this
wrong
shit.
with treating yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you can do it, do it. Like, have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But don't go broke trying to be something you're not. Don't.
Or just trying to keep up. Trying to keep up with somebody else, bro. Like your time is coming, bro.
Exactly,
I wish I knew that at a young age. I wish I knew that it didn't matter who had the nice shoes or the nice shit. Like, my time was coming. There's going to be a time where I could go where I wanted to go or do what I wanted to do. But I just didn't trust the process. And I really wish I did. Like, just trust the process. Shit happens for different people at different times. But it will happen.
And that's what it is. Your story's never going to be the same as anybody else's.
Yeah.
And that's what's like the beauty about it. You're going to be able to tell a story.
For sure. For sure. And that's why I love this shit, bro. It's like I didn't fucking have to depend on this shit blasting off to support myself. I'm able to do this shit for fun because shit happened at my own time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all feel that way. It's like, there was a time in our lives where we couldn't do shit like this, And the shit we're doing now, we have to look up to and be like, we really worked our ass off to put ourselves in these positions. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't do this at 18 when we wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It sucks we had to wait 10 years, but fuck it. We're here now.
And now that we're doing it. Like, you're never too old to do what you want to do. Like,
never.
You're never too old to follow your dreams.
Never.
Your dreams and do what you want to do.
Bro, get 3 friends. Everybody has an iPhone. You guys put them shits up. Sit down and talk with a wireless mic. The Comica ones cost about $200. You can plug them right into your iPhone and have 4 mics, bro. Comica Vimo Qs.
And that's if like you're trying to do a podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like you could get it done.
Whatever the fuck you're trying to do,
whatever you want to
do it. Find some research and do it. Like,
shit, you want to rap,
music,
bro? Yeah. Go get a Scarlett. Go get a fucking little compressor microphone. Get Logic, it's $200. Save up for a month.
Get your computer, a MacBook, whatever it may be.
Bro, just save up for
Any
a little
computer,
bit.
You will figure it out. You can. It's possible,
bro. And you're gonna be good. But the more you sit there and just wait for your life to work out, you're just gonna sit there feeling it's not fast enough.
Yeah.
It's not fast enough.
You gotta get out there and just try and believe in yourself and just fucking do it. Like whatever it is, whether it's music, fashion, content creating, business, entrepreneurship, whatever it may be, just find it and be passionate about it. Invest into it. Invest into yourself, and just keep grinding.
The journey doesn't feel quick until you're just like caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly,
it don't
because you're gonna realize like, oh my gosh, like all of a sudden, like not even all of a sudden, but like shit's popping off.
Yeah.
And you ain't even realize like, oh my God, last year I was here. Last year I was there.
Bruh.
Look
Last week we had a third of the Instagram followers we have now. We've gained 3 times the followers in less than a week, bro. You never know what can happen if you don't just put yourself out there.
You just gotta believe.
For real. That's all it is, right?
And that's what it is, y'all.
What you got for me, Boy B? You got a question?
Let's see. What do I got for y'all? So, if anything, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go with this one. What's your personal Black Mirror episode? Like, what is one episode that really hit you? Or what is an episode that you would go through and survive through, in a sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be your Black Mirror episode?
So I'm not crazy into Black Mirror, I'll be honest. Like, I haven't watched a lot of it. However, I did see the dating, what's it called? The dating simulation where.
And it was the time one?
Yeah, and then
it was the white guy and
whatever. And then at the end I'm talking about the one where they like, basically there's this simulation that goes on and they see if they can last together or whatever. And they try to escape to be together. Yeah, because they have the time and they're trying to escape to be together longer than their time, just to find out that they're like the last scene is them back at the bar just about to meet for the first time. And it's basically a simulation of like how dating would go for them.
Oh, okay.
You know, and that shit.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, I think it's the one you're talking about where it's the time one and then.
But is it like.
Don't they try to escape or am I tripping?
I don't know about escape. You're talking about. I'm thinking the one I'm talking about is one where he somehow cheats the timeline and sees the future, and it fucks up the timeline in general to where he doesn't end up being with her because he decided to like see into the future of what was going to happen for them.
No, I don't.
It wasn't that one. Because that one hit me in a way to where I was like,
oh yeah, it was that, but it's like it was basically a dating app. I think it was the one I'm talking about. Basically, was like a dating app, and it showed you the simulation of like these two profiles and like what they would have done together.
It doesn't,
but
you
believe like that's what's going on right then. Yeah, and then the last scene is them back at the bar, like.
Of meeting again type shit.
Yeah, meeting for the first time.
They're gonna be
but
together.
That was like what they would have done. That's how they knew.
Oh, so they went through everything.
That's how they knew they would be together is because they both tried to escape to be together or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was some crazy shit. And I'm just like, I don't really understand what Black Mirror is. So I don't know what I could say would be my Black Mirror episode. But it would for sure be some type of shit where like, you know... It'd be some type of shit where like I make it all the way like with the podcast or something, and then it just
taken away
or like goes exactly the wrong way, or my whole life is different and I'm just like some unpleasant person that just is going through the motions, and just to turn back and me be back to a fucking giddy old like inspired, determined young creator. Just to see my future and be like, that's where it's going. I don't know.
Yeah, that would. Yeah,
that shit would suck.
That'd be something too, because that's like almost career driven, you know, to where it's like, oof, it didn't work out. Shit.
And it's okay. It's okay. A true story though, because if you put too much investment into your career only, into your successes only, like you can't succeed every time. You know, you have to put investment into your family, into your friends, into the external validation of other things. That isn't just success or money, because, you know, that shit comes and goes, you know? So I guess that would be a real thing where I guess that'd be my Black Mirror episode, is me getting too, like all this shit becoming a real huge production and me just getting too fucking invested. You know, that would be my Black Mirror episode.
Fuck, I think I'm living my Black Mirror episode, bro. I don't really.
What does that mean to you?
Like, yeah. I feel like with everything that I've been going through in my life, like things have been working out, but one thing in my life, and it just sucks that it's like the one thing that I never used to give a fuck about. I never cared about. And that's like my love life, you know? Like I never cared about it. I never stressed it. I never had one. I never.
And now that's what holds that.
Now that's all I'm stressing about. Like that's all. Like,
do you think that's because you're getting older?
I mean, I guess at the same time too, because like I don't want to be alone, but I don't mind being alone. But I do enjoy the company of the person that I had in my life, and everything. And I feel like now it's like I'm starting to see like I felt like I had so much time with this person. And now I slowly saw the time like leaving, like the clock was just whatever it was, like I saw it all happening. Like I knew it was coming. I knew it was happening. And the clock was ticking. And then I finally like it happened to where like everything with that person I got cut off because it was time. Time was up. Like my time was up. Like it is what it is. To where my Black Mirror is that episode of like just thinking you have all this time with somebody and not taking advantage of the time you have.
You did have, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where like now that it's gone, it's like, oh damn, like
what would you do differently if you could go back?
I think I would have done just I think I would have put my problems aside. I would have put the problems that she couldn't fix aside for me to see that she was really there for me to help me out.
Like the shit you took for granted almost? Like the shit, like, was it shit that you felt like you were upset about, you might have taken out on her, but she couldn't fix anyway?
Yeah, exactly like that. Like it was my own black clouds that just kept raining on me, and I was mad at her that she just didn't have a big enough umbrella for my ass. You know what I mean?
And you wanted her to be the one to save you.
Yeah, and it wasn't her fault, but it was the fact that she was there to try and make things better, and she didn't make it better, that I took it out on her. That I didn't see the beauty of her just being there and willing to want to still love me, even though I wasn't who I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, now I'm just like, damn, like, shit, I feel so good about myself because now life is happening, but she's not here. But that just goes to show, too, it's like, you know what? Sometimes when you got something, you just got to ride with it and just hope for the best.
Yeah. And you're not always ready for what it is.
And that's like one thing,
you either
too,
rise to the occasion or you regret it.
Exactly. And, like, respectfully, too, like, I was just looking out for her, too. Like, I didn't want her to be with some, not even loser, but just, like, somebody who didn't 100% see the potential that she had to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't even see the potential of myself to give her, you know? So
why do you think that is? Why do you think that you allow, like, your view of yourself to
Because I feel like who I was at the time and who I wanted to be didn't correlate. It didn't align. In the sense of, like, who I thought I was this big old macho man who, like, didn't need nobody. And in the sense, like, I did need somebody because I was just weak and sad at the same time. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, too, like, what I was going through something even bigger, like, with work and shit, to where it's like I had all these problems and I was just going through everything. But I had this good person in my life to where it's like I didn't allow to see the fact that this person was willing to see me for who I truly was rather than these clouds that I had over my head, you know?
Yeah.
To where I didn't even want to believe that she really liked me, that she just felt sorry for me, you know?
And you looked at her like she looked at you how you looked at you.
Yeah, to where I felt sorry for myself. That's how she sees me. She just feels sorry for the sucker. Like, you know, she's going to stick around because, like, oh, yeah, he's funny or whatever it may be and all this and all that. But at the end of the day, she knew that I treated her like shit, and she knew that I was like the way that I was. But she knew at the same time, like, he's going through this and he's going through that. But good for her to see that, like, she deserved better and she could have done, and she did do better. Like, from what I hear, she's, you know, with somebody new and the whole nine. And for me, like, I accept the fact, like, it's your own fault. You waited too long. You didn't see what you had. And now you got things going for you. You're moving and you believe in yourself and you're confident to where if somebody wants to love you, you're going to be there to accept the love that they got going for you. Because I don't want to be alone, baby. Hell no.
No, definitely.
You know? But at the same time, too, it's like I do wish I still had that shorty with me because I know it could have been great. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand it was me. It was all me. It was never her. And that's one thing, like, I always try to when everything went down, I remind her it was not you, shorty. It was me. And I wish I could have got my shit together for it to be us, you know. But it is what it is, and I don't blame nobody or nothing. But if God's timing is right, like, we gonna find each other and we gonna be back together. But if not, I gotta keep it pushing.
No,
I
definitely.
gotta keep pushing.
And I think like what you said is the biggest thing is like sometimes you don't accept what you deserve in life. Like sometimes you don't feel ready for what you need.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like you have to you make certain decisions, you have to live with it, but you have to learn from it. You have to know you have to know like look at those red flags you know may have exuded or may have done, because at the end of the day there is somebody out there that cares.
And it's like now I know that I'm worthy of it, you know? That's like one thing too. I didn't see myself worthy of being loved, being appreciated, being a boyfriend, or you know, of that sense. It's like, why the fuck she want to be with my dumb ass? Like I don't have nothing. That's how I felt. But she saw like the love, the friendship, the companionship, the fuck. She saw more than just the financial stability of myself, you know?
And I think that's what we focus on is
as
where
a
we
man,
lack. As a man, we focus on where we lack. If we're good financially, but we're lacking the emotional side, we focus on that. If we're good financially and emotionally, but we're lacking this physical side, we focus on that. Like we always focus on where we aren't showing up. And sometimes we allow that to fuck us off our blessing, just rather than, you know, being vulnerable and just coming to that person and being like, hey, where can I be better? What do you need from me? Like, you know, sometimes two people just don't look at shit the same way. And that's, I think, the hardest part is like you look at, like, everybody just wants their mind to be read. Everybody just wants to be understood. But it's like, how can you be understood if you don't help them understand you?
Exactly. Yeah, that's where it gets tricky too. Like that's where like you just gotta have that good companionship, that good relationship, that good communication.
No, definitely.
And it'll all work out for sure. And that's where it was too. Like the communication and the understanding was there, but I just couldn't get out of my rut of not wanting to be loved and not accepting the love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To where I see that now, it's like, man, like it would have worked out. It would have worked out great to where we would have been together, and now I'm popping off. It would have been a story to say like, yeah, we was down, and now we up.
No, I for sure seen and been in situations where even you're just not accepting. And I think that's the key word is accepting.
Exactly.
You're not accepting of whatever blessings or whatever things are coming to you because you either feel like you're not ready, you feel like it's uncomfortable. And like, I think it's been the theme of this episode is just, hey, try. If that's where your heart's at, or if that's where your gut's at, or if that's what you think could be okay with you, just give it a shot. Regardless of what it is. It could be, you know, a dream. It could be a person. It could be anything, but just give it a shot.
And if you fail, you have an understanding of what it felt like to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like riding that roller coaster is...
And how do you get better if you don't fail? Like that's something I've realized. Another thing, if I went back to my 18-year-old self, is just like failure is a good thing, bro. Like how do you really like get better if you just don't fuck up? Or if you don't, like you're literally gonna think your life is catered, everything's catered to you if everything goes right. Because how do you
learn at that point too? Yeah. You know? Like how do you...
You have to be considerate. You have to be mindful. And some of those things come from realizing like, oh shit, not everything's about me. Not everything's what I want it to be. Yeah. You know, and it's like these life lessons teach you so much more humility and shit than like any of the wins do. Like the wins make you feel good. They stroke your confidence. And, they keep you going. But the losses is what makes you better. Like, right?
And that's the thing about a loss too. It's like it really shapes you as a person because like you can come back so much stronger from it. But if you let it eat you up, like fuck, you're gonna stay in that rut for a while.
Oh yeah.
And that's what sucks too, because some losses, like some people don't come back from. They just let that shit eat them up, and they're just like, well, it is what it is. That's what I got.
Some people fuck off their whole lives because of one loss.
Exactly.
Or because of how other people felt about what they had done.
And that's what sucks, because I've taken a lot of losses, and if I would have took that first one, fuck, I would not be where I'm at today. I would not be who I am today, for sure. Like, and that's one thing I understood, and I appreciate the fact that anybody and everybody who gave me any type of advice to just say, like, what you're going through is not who you're gonna become, you know?
No, for sure. Because if we let every discouragement become reality to ourselves, we would never try anything.
Exactly, because every loss or every like failure, it shaped you into becoming somebody better, or it turned you into a different direction of what you where you were going.
Even what we talked about earlier, like even when we make mistakes, Like that shit makes us better. It teaches us what to do next time.
Exactly.
Teaches us what to look out for. Teaches us, you know, how to operate in the future.
And it gives you an understanding of being there already. You know, you've been here. So what did you do? Like what happened the first time that you can do differently? Like how can you come back better and stronger?
How can you ease the nerves? How can you ask better questions? How can you do this? Like whatever it is. And it's like you fuck yourself up by like really
not
thinking,
yourself
by thinking you're not ready.
stronger.
Like how many times did we talk about it before we started getting guests? Like, oh, can we get guests? Should we get guests? I don't want to like fuck up or this, that, like even
and
that.
then we got guests and we just started talking.
Bro, just were ourselves. It was so nerve wracking the first time, bro. I think the first time was, Aaron Lee. Yeah. That shit was, it was like low key nerve wracking because it was like, I mean, I already know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like we're in a situation where we're bringing somebody into the pod and we're like trying to be accommodating, but trying to be entertaining. And it's
be
like
a personality.
and it's like so much things to worry about when in reality, all we have to do is just talk like we're doing right now. Just tell him how we feel, see how he feels. Like people want to see opinions. They want something to agree or disagree with. And if you let their opinions dictate yours, you're never gonna be consistent in your life. Like have your own opinions, have your own individualities. Like you said, have your own style, have all this stuff and embrace who you are, because realistically, if you aren't who you are, there isn't anything to comment on. If there's nothing to comment on, there's no entertainment.
Because people want to see who you really are and like where you came from and how you came about, you know?
You know, we're not fucking...
That's the truth about it, for sure. Like
for
when it comes to showing who you are and like wanting to promote your brand and your personality, like you got to show them who the fuck you really are.
Definitely.
Talk about what you're really about, you know?
And meet them where you can meet them. Look at us. Like, bro, we talk to every different person. We're not the fucking smartest in the world. We're not the dumbest in the world. We're not the hardest in the world. We're not the softest. We're not the nerdiest. We're not the, coolest. We're just ourselves, and we meet our guests where we can meet them, where we find intersections, where we, have mutual interests, or where we can, they appreciate us just being us, realistically. Yeah. We're not trying to be fucking...
And that's what it is.
A different podcast.
Yeah, I think like just as being human and like being ourselves is like what really gravitates to people too. Because like when they meet us, like they don't know nothing about us. They just see us. And if the little research that they do, it's like, they're just some kids, whatever it may be. Just some kids with some mics. Yeah, exactly. And it come down to it, like they really want to talk to us. Like, I feel like sometimes like we kind of downplay them to where it's like, oh man, they really they was hoping for us to like spit this and that like to them, No, for sure. And I think that's one thing we do a lot is we downplay ourselves. Like there's been so many guests who have told us like, hey, stop saying you've only done this or you've only been at it this long. Like you guys are like doing it. Like, and it's like, we didn't even believe it. We don't even believe it still to this day. And it's like, but I try to tell myself every day, it's like, hey, there's no number that makes you legitimate. It's the feeling or the belief in yourself. Yeah. People could look at our 300 views and make fun of us, but fuck it, bro. I'm not gonna downplay it like that. Like, we have reels that have thousands and thousands of views. We don't care. That don't make us, that don't break us. What happens is we keep pushing. We keep putting that next episode out. We keep reaching more people, and we see who resonates with the boys, and we see who believes that we can bring some light to their life, and those are the people we invest in. Because fuck, why are we going to invest in the people who don't think what we're doing is cool? Exactly. And I don't want people to invest in us if they don't believe in us either, Not at all, bro. At all. Because I hate that fake writing too, I hate that. Oh, bro, I love that podcast. That little podcast of yours. You need to be doing this and that. Do you think I don't know to be doing this and that? You dumb motherfucker. That is one thing. People want you to evolve faster than you can. Like, hey, you should get Caleb Presley on the podcast. So yeah, you think we're just gonna? Yeah, you don't think we want bro on the podcast? It just don't work like that, brother. We can't like just Morgan Wallen. He's coming on next week for show. Like we gotta come. Yeah, exactly. Or like, hey, you should go to fucking this and do this. It's like, bro, we're doing what we can as we can do it, and we're gonna
keep getting better, and we're gonna keep improving, and we're gonna keep trying to reach more and more people. But hey, stay with us.
But hey, if you start a podcast and you can get it popping, jumping like that, hey, tell me the secret.
Tell me the secret. Do it and show me.
Exactly.
Do it and show me. I don't mind. I'll take your advice any day.
Because right now we just trying to
we need it.
Yeah, we just trying to spitball. We trying to talk with like-minded people who trying to listen, and that's the best that we can do. You know what I'm saying? So
all we can do is just talk, do our best, create content we think can create conversations, because ultimately that's what we want to do. We don't want to be fake. We don't want to be clickbait. We want to create conversations. We want you to tell us how we feel, how you feel. We want to talk to you about how we feel. We don't have to hide it. We accept y'all. Y'all accept us. You know what it is.
And we love y'all.
Love y'all. But, you know, with that to be said, bro, I think we're ready to close it out.
I think we did some damage. I'm not gonna lie.
We did hella damage. It's been hours. But thank y'all for tuning in. You know, if you guys haven't already, just like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want to know.
Yes, sir.
Tune in next week. We love you guys. And later.